Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the One HD Family Podcast. I'm your host, Speaking on Herder. Let's kick this off with Scarlet About real quickly as the 7-star Greninja Raid event has begun its second run. And of course, it will keep going until this Sunday. So today, when this episode goes up. Alright. But following that, earlier this week, we got our first Nintendo Direct of 2023. And it was a pretty good one, too. But the highlight for me was no doubt Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on Nintendo Switch Online. Finally!
Yeah, everyone's freaking out about it.
Yeah. I might post my reaction at some point this week because I popped off hard during that part of the Direct.
I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. Like, posted your reaction.
I posted it on Twitter, but I have not posted anywhere else.
Yeah, I thought you already posted it on YouTube.
Not yet. I have not done it on YouTube yet.
Yeah, you should.
Like,
and go subscribe.
But anyway, yeah. It's already on the service now with regular Game Boy and Game Boy Color being on the standard NSO subscription, whereas Game Boy Advance is on the expansion pack of Switch Online, which was to be expected. That just makes a lot of sense.
Yep. And I mean, this has been a rumor for like who knows how long.
Yeah, I think it got leaked at some point last year too.
It got leaked? I don't know.
I think so.
I don't pay attention to Nintendo leaks.
Yeah, neither do I, because that's not really my alley. But it was like it was everywhere on Twitter when the news first broke.
Yeah, I kept hearing rumors.
Yeah, I think,
and it finally happened.
Yep, I think we briefly touched on the rumor as well at some point last year, because I somewhat recall.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, it's coming back to me a little bit. I think we did.
Okay.
But like the lineup of games is pretty strong for launch, especially on Game Boy Advance.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah, like for the original Game Boy, we got Super Mario Land 2, Tetris, Alone in the Dark, Wario Land 3, Game & Watch Gallery 3, and Kirby's Dream Land. With and as well as Zelda Link's Awakening DX. And they showed 4, well, technically 3 games coming to the service in the coming months with Zelda Oracle of Ages and Seasons, Pokemon Trading Card game, which was actually the only Pokemon game that was shown for the Game Boy stuff, and Kirby Tilt and Tumble.
Bring back Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald.
I have some thoughts about main series Pokemon on NSO. In fact, I'm gonna have a separate video on that in like the next week or 2.
Oh, a shameless plug-in? Maybe.
I may or may not have.
Oh, I'll be right back. I have to take a call.
Oh, okay, no worries. But yeah, I may or may not have teased it a little bit on Twitter and Instagram, but yeah, I just finished writing the script last night, and I hopefully can get around to recording the voiceover and getting footage for it in the coming days, depending on how distracted I get with Pokemon Violet and whatever Game Boy games I end up playing. But yeah, long story short, in terms of how I feel about main series Pokemon on NSO, I would love for it to happen, but I think it will. I think they will come to the Switch, but probably not on NSO. As I think the big one for me, I think the big factor for me is Pokemon Home integration. But I'll touch more about that in my video about this, as long as I can get it out at a reasonable time, of course. But knowing me, knowing how long it took me to make a list video late last year, who knows at this point? But anyway, getting back to Game Boy Advance here, as like the lineup on Game Boy Advance is just so much stronger on Switch Online, as we got Mario Kart Super Circuit, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario & Luigi's Superstar Saga. Funny thing about Superstar Saga, I bought a copy of it like back in November. And here we go into February 2023, and it's already on Nintendo Switch Online. Go me. But we got The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, one of the most well-regarded Zelda games, at least from what I could tell. I'm not much of a Zelda person myself, but the Minish Cap does look pretty good. What other games were on there? Kura Kura Kurvin, which is kind of like this puzzle platformer. It looks brutal. um, and I think that was one of the more obscure Game Boy Advance games. I don't think that ever came to the West, if I recall. I don't I don't know. I what do I know about this stuff? And yet here I am talking Nintendo on the Pokemon podcast. So I should just stop rambling, just get to the rest of the games because I'm just talking nonsense at this point. We also got WarioWare on the GBA as well, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely most interested in playing like Superstar Saga and whatnot. But no Pokemon for even the upcoming games, as the Nintendo showed off 5 games that are coming to uh GBA and NSO. I forgot Metroid 2 is on the Game Boy lineup and on NSO as well. But yeah, for Game Boy Advance coming soon are Metroid Fusion, Kirby Amazing Mirror, Fire Emblem, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, and Golden Sun. I am
A lot of good games.
oh, welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, I am like most excited about Kirby Amazing Mirror. Like there was no other Pokemon games, not even the spin-offs, confirmed for NSO. So like no puzzle challenge, no pinball, no mystery dungeon.
Well, they did say that they would add future games
Yeah,
in the
like
direct, so it's still a possibility.
yeah, like I think for Pokemon stuff especially, the spin-offs have a great shot at getting added.
Yeah, I think so.
Like I think trading card game is definitely a good place to start though. Like I barely put much time into that game, but it's really good.
I can imagine seeing more announcements of more games being added.
Oh yeah,
Maybe on Pokemon Day,
yeah, yeah. Like
which is like what, 2 weeks from now?
yeah, 2 weeks away. That's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's like the biggest question going into Pokemon Day. Besides going about with DLC is, will we get any sort of retro re-releases on the Switch now that we have Game Boy, Game Boy Advance on the Switch?
only time will tell.
Yeah, like a lot of people are hoping for the main series games to come into NSO, but like I said already, I'm kind of leaning toward no. Like I do think they will come to the Switch at some point, but probably just not on NSO. And I think the big reason for that is probably so they can enable Pokemon Home integration.
Yeah, probably.
Like every main series game since 2013 has had support for some kind of online storage service, whether it be Pokemon Bank on the 3DS or Home on Switch. And like even the virtual console releases of Gens 1 and 2 had support for Pokemon Bank via Poke Transporter.
Yep, but now Bank's being shut down.
Well, Bank's not being shut down. It's just going to be free once the eShop closes next month.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and the service will remain at least for a little bit longer, but it's not. Nothing's been said about how much longer. But there's definitely,
right. Okay.
but it's pretty clear that that shutdown could probably happen in like the next couple of years, which is sad.
Especially since like home is going to be more prevalent.
Yeah, like given like just how expensive home is, like I could definitely see this
Yeah.
being supported for like well into the future, even about like the next whatever Nintendo platform ends up being.
Yep.
Also, speaking of home, it's been 3 years since the service launched.
Jeez. Already.
Yeah, because like I got an email from Nintendo confirming a purchase for a Pokemon Home subscription. I'm like, oh, my subscription auto renewed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's oh, it's gonna be renewing soon, but that was like sent last week. Yeah, crazy. 3 years since Pokemon Home came out. That's insane.
That is insane.
Like, I remember you
That's
had,
that's like the same time as Sleep was announced too, right?
uh, wait, what, say that again?
Isn't that like the same time around when Sleep was announced?
No,
Pokemon Sleep?
Pokemon Sleep was announced 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah, in May.
Wait, wait, Sleep was announced before Home?
I think so. No,
Um,
no. What happened was, Pokemon Home and Sleep were announced at their 2019 press conference.
oh right,
But
yes.
and they said that during that conference that Home would release in 2020, I believe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's why I'm thinking like, oh, they were announced at the same time.
Yeah, like you were right about Home and Sleep being announced at the same time.
Yeah,
You were just
but just not their release.
yeah, they didn't obviously release at the
I
same
mean,
time.
Pokemon Sleep never released, so
Yeah, like no further details have been said about that ever since.
since since then,
Ever since that conference 4 years ago.
Pokemon Sleep this year, please.
I would be shocked if we get anything sleep related.
Oh my god,
I would I will laugh my ass off if that ends up happening though.
I want it though.
Because like it's been such a joke for years, but to see it announced this year would be hilarious to me.
I know
Because like it's like all these jokes were kind of
it's sleeping. it
haha
went
very
into it went into hibernation.
haha very funny. But yeah, I think we'll have more detailed predictions for uh Pokemon Day predictions once the day draws closer. Of course, that'll all depend on when the Pokemon Presents is gonna happen.
Yeah, because there hasn't been any announcements yet.
Yeah, it's way too soon to announce it now.
Yeah,
They'll probably
but
announce it.
they usually have it on Pokemon Day anyway.
Yeah, they have it around Pokemon Day. Like last year, it was right on Pokemon Day itself, even though that was on a Sunday.
Yep,
And this year is also going to be no wait, was it the 26th or 27th?
I think it's the 27th.
Yeah, it's the 27th. So and that's falling on a
It's
Monday
that's
this
a
year.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yep,
We'll just wait and see.
yep.
Like I could definitely see it happening between the 24th and the 27th.
Yeah.
That's my personal prediction. Like I'm not getting my hopes up about Gens 1 through 3 coming to Switch because I feel like a lot of people are expecting that to happen when as it would no doubt be amazing. But like I feel like for reasons I mentioned earlier, I think they'll probably hold off on it and do like a standalone collection.
Yeah, I think they want to. I think they probably want to prioritize the Scarlet and Violet DLC.
Yeah, that too. Like I could definitely see that happening too. Like that's why I'm not expecting anything Gens 1 through 3 related to happen this
Yeah.
year. Because like that no doubt would be exciting, but like Scarlet Violet DLC would be more exciting
Oh, definitely.
because it's new stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas
like these games are like the latest games, of course.
yeah, and like we got sales numbers for the games like last week or so, and Scarlet Violet
Yeah, this
is
the numbers are
like
crazy.
these have just this is absurd. Like Scarlet and Violet, like all the status from as of December 31st, mind you. Like since then, as of that date, Scarlet and Violet have sold like 20.55 million copies.
Yep,
That
that's
is
insanity.
that is mind blowing. Like if they keep this pace up, they could easily outsell Gen 1.
Yeah, I think so too. It's about time that Gen 1 is outsold.
Like it is absolutely absurd that it's like already in the top 5 best selling games for Pokemon.
Yeah,
And it's only been on
deserved.
and it hasn't even been on the market for that long.
I know.
Like it's already outsold Legends Arceus.
Sad.
But I think the more interesting bit about this is that Let's Go is back in the top 10 best-selling Pokemon games.
Wasn't it already top 10?
No, it was Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl at 10.
Oh. Wait,
But
so where is BDSP then?
it's 11th.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Let's Go barely surpassed 15 million copies, whereas Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl just falls short at 14.92 million.
Uh, dang.
Yeah, that's just wild.
Yup.
Like, what's even crazier is that the Switch is now the third best-selling console of all time.
I mean, I'm not surprised about that, to be honest.
I mean, it's just been flying off the charts like crazy pretty much ever since it came out. But like, it's now
Yeah,
it's now sitting at 122 million units sold.
damn. So what are the remaining two?
The DS at 154 million, and the PlayStation 2 at 155.
Yeah, I expected that.
That's just wild to me, though. Even if all of us saw that coming, like, I still can't wrap my head around that. But let me check back to see what was the latest sales numbers for Legends Arceus and whatnot. Like, obviously, Scarlet and Violet sold more, but I wonder by how much. So, Legends Arceus is sitting at 14.63 million.
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad for like a single game release.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Like, even so, like, we didn't get any updated sales number for Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, even though it's been like 2 years since, not almost 2 years.
Yeah,
This year's gonna be 2 years.
it's gonna be 2 years, I think.
Yeah, it's
I
this year's.
think.
Yeah, this year's gonna be 2 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, Scarlet and Violet is definitely on track to at least outsell Gold and Silver. And I think it's on pace to maybe outdo Sword and Shield as well. Because Sword and Shield is sitting at 25, almost 25.4 million.
Is isn't Sword and Shield like the third best,
Second
third
best.
highest? Oh, did it outbeat did it outbeat Gold and Silver too?
Yeah, Gold and Silver is sitting at 23.7.
So it's number three.
Yes. And Scarlet Violet is at
Oh,
number 4.
gotcha. Honestly, like I'm dying to see Scarlet and Violet surpass Red and Blue.
That would be. A part of me wants to see that happen, but like, it's gonna be close.
Yeah,
Because like Red
I am
and
surprised. I am surprised that no game has ever surpassed Red and Blue. To be honest.
yeah, what the chart that Dramatic posted is counted for red, blue, and green as well.
Oh, and green. Yeah, I keep forgetting about green.
Well, it only came out in Japan, so that's why.
Yep.
But yeah, red, green, and blue are sitting at 31.38 million units sold.
Yeah, it's gonna be close,
It's
probably.
gotta be tight.
Yeah.
I mean, that does put like the so Scarlet and Violet selling like 20.55 million copies. Like that does put it ahead of Diamond and Pearl, which is
Yep.
scoring number 5. And I think once the summer numbers come out, that's gonna be interesting
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna rise even more.
because like Scarlet and Violet set some insane records in its opening weekend.
Yeah.
So like I'm curious to see how much further it goes from there. And there's no doubt in my mind that potential DLC is only going to make that go climb even higher.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, all signs are pointing to DLC for Scarlet and Violet on Pokemon Day, which it makes sense.
Yes,
It makes sense.
it makes sense.
Like,
They did it for Sword and Shield too.
yeah, they did it for Sword and Shield in 2020. It just makes so much sense to do it again for Gen 9. And like, I hope that is the big project that Game Freak is working on Pokemon related this year.
I'm sure there are like there are even hints in the main game itself.
Yeah, like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So like, I think it will most likely happen. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I am glad that we're potentially just getting DLC this year instead of, like, another new main game, like, we don't need annual releases anymore.
Yeah, like we just got Legends Arceus and Sword. I mean, not Sword. Scarlet and Violet in the same year. We don't need another one.
Yeah, exactly, like, with the crazy release schedule that we had from 2021 to 2022, I hope we don't see a schedule like that again.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, that was absolutely wild.
I mean,
And
granted, like they probably have different teams working on these games, but still.
oh, yeah, no doubt. But even so, it's just ugh. Like, some games definitely came out better than others, I'll say that. But, like, I do hope that with Scarlet and Violet getting DLC, that we get a big spinoff this year. Like a new Mystery Dungeon or
Yeah, I'm
something.
hoping. Oh, I'm hoping for a new mystery dungeon game.
Like an actual new Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, like a new one, not like a remake.
Like, as we pointed out a couple weeks ago, like the last original Mystery Dungeon we got was Super Mystery Dungeon on the 3DS back in 2015.
Yeah, that's insane.
We're
We need another one.
like,
It's been time.
you have like Gen 7 never got a Mystery Dungeon, like Gen 8, like Gen 8's a tough one because like yes, Rescue Team DX came out on the Switch, but like that was a remake of the first game
That was a remake.
and there were no Pokemon past Gen 3 added to the game.
Yeah.
Like really the most
No, we need a modern mystery dungeon game, a new one.
yeah, like and the movesets for the Pokemon in Rescue Team DX was updated to be as of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And like that's like the most up to date thing outside of the quality of life stuff that Super Mission Dungeon added.
Yeah, no, it's time for a new one.
Yeah. I mean, I also wouldn't mind a remake of Explore the Sky either, because I've heard that game's absolutely amazing. But I think overwhelmingly, we should get a new original Mission Dungeon. That is, if we are getting a Mission Dungeon
Yeah,
this year.
we should, but we probably aren't.
Yeah, I want to do Poke Park though. I don't think it's gonna
Oh my god,
happen.
Poke Park would be amazing.
Like Poke Park's so much fun. Like,
I never got to play that, so
oh my god, I never got to play it when it was new either. But like I found a copy of the original Anniversary Game Shop a couple years ago, and I still haven't finished it.
oh god.
Like, really, what I should have done was because like the first Poke Park is actually one of the few Wii games that you can just download on the Wii U. So
Oh, okay.
what I should have done was just download the first game and try to find a physical copy of the second one. And like I remember wanting the second game when it came out, but I never got it. And I'm so sad about it.
Welp.
Yep. But I feel like could you imagine if we got another Pokemon Snap game?
Oh my god.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
But like just in the off chance.
No, I think if we're gonna get any new spin-off games, well, it should be Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah. Or something completely new entirely.
Yeah. Yeah, we could get something new entirely.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. We're only
Or you could just finally release Pokemon Sleep. Bring it out of hibernation.
oh my god. I guess we'll have to wait and see though. We're only 2 weeks away.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move on from that then and get back to AG because we're about halfway done with our watch through of Battle Frontier. And we're near the end already.
Okay, so what are your thoughts?
Oh, let me adjust the elephant in the room. The change in the dub. Oh, the first few episodes were rough in terms of voice acting.
Yeah, they were very rough, especially Ashes.
Yeah, I think that's like the most obvious of the bunch, though.
Yeah. I feel like the one who was still most natural was Brock.
Oh yeah, and even Team Rocket to some extent too. Like, but like,
Yeah.
but like as we continue, hey, Lori.
Hey.
Hi.
All right. Yeah, I was literally just starting to talk about Battle Frontier. I was about,
Oh,
and I was commenting on the change in voice acting for the dub.
okay. Yeah, yeah. It starts out rough, but it does get better.
Yeah, like I was literally about to get to that point actually before you showed up. Like it
Hmm.
does, yeah, the voice acting does get better as Battle Frontier goes on, which is definitely a good thing. But like
Yeah.
those first few,
Something.
sorry, go first.
All right. Something that I noticed because like earlier I was watching a clip of the Journeys dub, and Team Rocket are basically the exact same as the beginning of Battle Frontier. They sound the exact same.
Yeah, because it is the same voice actors.
No, but what I mean is usually like you have stuff like like Sarah going from like really rough at Ash to like really good at Ash, uh, and then you have or yeah, and but like Team Rocket seemed to just nail it perfectly immediately. Um,
Yeah, because like even when they were new, voicing Team Rocket, I think they were pretty alright, and then they just
yeah,
kept gradually getting better at it.
yeah, exactly. Um, I
Like
can't tell
like
if
Ash.
their voices are higher or not though. So
Okay, like Sarah, um, in Battlefront 2, like at the start of Battlefront 2 was the most obviously most rough.
yeah,
But I mean, like we said already, the quality of the voice acting gets better as the Battle Frontier dub went on.
I feel like May's voice actor just she started out pretty rough too, but she got better like almost immediately. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I definitely feel like Brock had the most tolerable transition
Oh,
for
for
voice acting.
sure.
Like you can tell that this is Brock's bottom dub voice, even the first episodes of Battle Frontier.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like the
Um,
most recent episode we
I
watched.
think I think what
Wait, what are you what were you saying?
What you cut out?
okay. I was going to say that I think when the voices that was like really rough at the beginning that improved quickly that we never really talked about was Maxie's.
Oh
In the
yeah,
Oh
beginning,
yeah,
Maxie's
yes.
sounded really bad,
yeah,
and then like the later it goes on, the more you're like, oh thank God it is Max.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, that sounded better too.
yeah,
Like
definitely,
almost immediately, I think too.
yeah, absolutely. But like even some of the Pokemon had their voices changed, and they massacred Corefish's voice at the
Oh my
beginning.
god. Corfish sounded so bad. I'm sorry, Corfish.
Like
But then it took like 20 episodes or so to improve a bit.
yeah, but like it's still nowhere near as good as Corefish's Four Kids voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't Survivor's voice also change a
Yeah,
lot?
it
Yes,
did. Yes.
Viper's voice also changed too, but like it was nowhere near as
Yep.
bad.
Not compared to Corfish, at least.
Cacnea sounds mostly the same to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Cacnea's voice actor changed. If it did,
Yeah, I can't tell.
I'm going to look it up because I'm curious.
Yeah, too. But like the most recent episode we watched last night, the freaking Pewter Gym episode. God, that was like some of the best performance from Brock's
That was
VA up to
great.
that point.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it did change.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, actually, May's voice actor voices Cacnea now.
Oh, well then, that's news to me.
Yeah, same here.
But like there were also like a there was just like a ton of other episodes that just sounded where one character sounded like another.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Like the amount of times
Harley though, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I kept hearing Conway's voice as Harley.
Yeah, could I the same actor? Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, but like, yeah, no, I definitely get you there. Like I think the fact that Pokemon the fact that so many voice actors do the same roles is something that I knew, or rather they do multiple roles across like the show. It's something that I knew, uh, but it didn't really hit me until this rewatch of AG when I kept hearing the same voices over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I kept hearing Gary a lot in many characters.
Oh, yeah, same. And actually, like, I think they kept Gary's voice actor from Four Kids too.
Oh, they did?
I don't think so. Gary's voiced by the dude who does Oak and James, I think.
Guys,
Yeah, they never
subs are out!
changed.
Guys, subs are out!
Oh, neat. Yeah, they never changed
Neat.
them.
Really?
Let me just check then.
I just
Gary
checked.
Oak. Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
Um, all right.
because
I'm
he
gonna.
sounds the exact same.
Okay.
Alright.
Like, to be fair, I don't think I've heard Gary's voice in a while. At least in the dub.
Well, it's the same from OS because it is the same person.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the call for a moment so I can torrent the torrent.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so while we wait for Lori, we could get some further thoughts on AG while we wait.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Um, I'm surprised none of us have talked about Drew's new voice yet, because
Oh, I was gonna
oh,
mention it actually.
oh,
Yeah, his one was rough because Drew is also voiced by Brock's voice actor.
yeah, you can
And
clearly hear it.
I don't think he is meant to voice a 10-year-old kid. I'm sorry. He is meant for Brock, not
Yeah.
for Drew. I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
but I will admit that in one of the recent episodes where Drew is there, he does sound a bit better.
Yeah.
But when we first hear him as Drew, oh boy,
It was
oh god, it
terrible.
was a it was a jarring change.
It was. I feel like it was more jarring than Ashes, and like even Ashes was jarring.
God, no, like yeah, they're on the same level of jarring.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Because it was bad.
Yep.
But
I
like,
feel like Harley's like the only one where I feel like no, Tim and Brock were like the only ones who I feel like had like how do I say um a good change.
yeah, like even in the early episodes, for the TCBI dub, like their voices were bearable. I'd say.
Yeah, they started off pretty good.
Yeah, like at least they got off to a better start than some of the other characters.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can tell just how much improvement there was as the season went on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the
Okay.
contrast, because the contrast from where we are right now to the first episode of Battle Frontier, it is quite noticeable.
Yeah, it's improved so much.
And like, I was under the improvement that the dub changed during Battle Frontier. I did not know that the change occurred from Advanced Battle to Battle Frontier.
Yeah. I knew that because I watched this before, so I knew it was coming. Like literally the first episode of Battle Frontier
Like I thought for so,
is when the voice actors changed.
like I thought for some reason that it was occurring during Battle Frontier. I didn't know that it started right on the first episode of the season.
Yeah.
Granted, I had not watched
Oh,
I've never watched all of Battle Frontier when I was a kid, so what do I know?
yeah. Okay, now outside of voice
Yeah,
acting,
outside of that,
what are your thoughts?
um, oh my god, the quality has improved so much over regular AG, especially the big battles. Like there's like actual stakes, and like the quality of the battles themselves are actually good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like even when Ash battled Nolan at the end of Advanced Battle, even that was really good too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like we just finished up Ash vs Annabelle like the other day, and like that was like one of the first episodes I got to watch as a kid. Like I think Talking a Good Game was the first episode of AG I watched. Like I have some kind of memory of watching Ash vs Spencer, but I don't remember what part it was. So like when I was so curious to see what this battle was like, and it surpassed my expectations. It was
Yes,
fantastic.
it was really good.
Like
Except Heracross jobbing for no reason.
I was surprised that he started using reserves with Ash versus Spencer.
Yep.
Although he did bring back Charizard
Well,
for Noland.
I was just gonna say, yeah, because he brought back Charizard.
But like that was a one-on-one battle against Nardacuno.
Yeah. Which, by the way, is still an amazing battle.
That was a really good battle too. Like all the Frontier Brain battles so far have been fantastic.
Yeah. There's not been one dud, I think.
Like even like Ash has only suffered one loss so far, and it's up against and it's Annabelle,
Yeah.
and we're coming up on the Grand Festival and Brandon soon.
No.
No,
No, I can't wait for Evil Ash. That's like that has always been like one of my favorite episodes, even as a kid.
yeah, like I remember watching it on YouTube years ago, though I don't remember much of it.
It's bringing back memories of when I would see like edits of Evil Ash on YouTube
Oh my
because
god.
there'd be so many AMVs on YouTube of Evil Ash.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah. No, but like, yeah, the Kanto Grand Festival should be way better.
Oh, I imagine like because like the Hoenn Grand Festival kind of sucked.
Not kinda, it did suck.
But like the most recent like May's fifth Kanto contest just made me hate Harley that much more.
Oh god, Harley.
Like Harley,
We recently watched the episode where Harley teams up with Team Rocket, and that episode revealed why Harley has like a petty grudge against May, and it's like the most useless flashback I've ever seen, and I
li-
still stand by it.
like I think I broke a replay button that night because every time I kept hearing Harley speak, every single time I just kept on repeating a clip of Markiplier saying, "You shut the fuck up," every single time.
Oh my god. No, but the flashback though, it was so stupid.
And like,
Like there's a clip of Harley in preschool, or I'm not sure what school it was, probably preschool. And then he's eating some food, and then he finally leaves his last snack for last is like an auxiliary snack. I don't know. And then this little girl who looks like May, is not May, comes up to Harley and basically steals the little snack. So Harley has kept that grudge for years and is basically letting out all of his frustration on this May that we know
on someone that he's never even met before
for a snack
for a freaking
that
gummy.
yep
And do we ever
that
see?
wasn't even that wasn't even stolen by the original May.
Do we even see this doppelganger ever again?
No,
What?
no, we don't.
Insert the clip of Markiplier saying, "Why? Why? Why?
No, but it's
Why?
such.
Oh God,
Oh my
fucking
god.
why?"
Oh my god, no, but it's such a stupid flashback.
It's so stupid. Oh my God.
It's it's so petty and funny at the same time.
Like that episode just made me cringe as a whole, like that just solidified my opinion of me saying Harvey's just an asshole.
The good thing about that episode is that like we can see that Drew cares for May so much because he went out of his way to save everyone.
True. I mean, that contest as a whole was just honestly. Like, May did pull herself together despite the fact that the Team Rocket was trying to mess her up. Like, that was a good comeback with that fire spin at the end.
Yeah, I still think contests were way better than Hoenn.
Yeah, like, even the Kanto contests were better than Hoenn. I could definitely agree on that. But I think my favorite
Yeah,
was...
because... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I think my favorite was, honestly, was the one that Brock entered.
Oh, yes! That one was so fun!
Like, that one was actually good.
Yeah.
Like, Brock only...
And Brock nearly won!
Like, he got to the finals with May, and, like, they put on such a good battle.
Yeah.
Like, that was by far the best contest battle that we've seen up to this point. At least for me.
Yep. Just wait until you get to the Grand Festival, though.
Oh, I imagine. Like, the Grand Festival's probably going to be just that much better.
Yeah, specifically May versus Drew.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. But, like,
Yep.
Brock only entered the freaking contest because he was simping for someone that hard.
Yep.
And I was just over here...
Classic Brock.
And I was just over here, like, laughing my ass. I'm like, what? Like,
Classic Brock.
Brock actually did really good in that contest.
He did. Oh my god. But the scene in his contest performance had me laughing so hard because of the art style that changed abruptly.
Oh, yeah.
And the voice acting.
Oh, my God. I got screenshots of it from when we were watching.
No, Bonsly.
I'm in the wrong folder. Just like, oh my god, that was so absurd, but I was laughing so hard.
Even when I rewatched it the first time, I was on the floor with that scene. It was so funny. It was so extra for no reason.
It really was.
Now, Bonsly, get ready for some serious heat.
Even Bonsly was getting involved in this. Like, oh my god. Like, I got Sun and Moon vibes from that.
Yeah, it was great.
It was absurdly funny, but it was incredible.
Yeah. Also, I feel like May's contest performances have been so much better in Kanto too.
Absolutely.
Like, she just kept using mostly Squirtle for her contest performances in Kanto.
Yeah.
And they've all been very good.
They really have been. Like, I knew that this was going to be better than what she had in Hoenn, but, like, actually seeing it now, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really improved.
It's a very nice improvement, and it was definitely needed. Because the Hoenn contests were kind of mid.
They were mid.
And, like, freaking Brock in the Pewter City Gem episode. Good God.
Oh my god, yes.
Like,
such a good episode.
Like, his voice acting in that was just top tier.
Oh, the gym one.
Yes.
Yeah, the Peter one. Yes.
Yeah.
And, like, the way he was freaking out when he found out his parents left the gym for vacation and Murikowa was going with him. That was.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
Were, like, complete assholes. They left their children alone.
Yeah. Like, when Brock.
Yeah, and like I don't get it. Why did people go? Like, tell Brock to forgive them at the end of the episode when they left the children alone.
Because they're kids, they don't know better.
Brock should, and yet he was like, "Oh, I'll forgive you this one time." No.
I mean, Brock's a better adult than all of us, even though we're all clearly older than him.
Okay, true.
Okay, so are we gonna watch the episode?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we will be back to discuss some NPM. See you in a moment. All right, and we're back after a very, very adorable NPM episode. So we might as well just get to that next because I mean, what else is there for me to say? The add-ons for EG. Plus, we have 3 NPM episodes we got to catch up on.
God, oh God.
Wait, really?
Because the last time we had an episode, the subs for the Silent Return came out after we finished episode 77.
All right.
Yeah, it came out like 10 minutes after we finished recording.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
So we never got to give our thoughts on that. So we could probably start with that first, I guess, and just work our way up to today's episode. Or do you want?
I mean, it was a really good episode.
Yeah, it was great to see Silent again in that.
Yeah.
And I'm still convinced that Hatterene
took him. Really, really fun.
I'm still convinced Hatterene took Brock to Glimwood Tangle.
Yeah, it looks almost like Glimwood Tangle.
It did, but
except it didn't have impedance, so that's a shame.
Yes, I knew you were about to say that.
And also a really aggressive Hatcham as well.
I mean,
Hatterene is.
It was
is
just based on deck entries.
I know, but still. Like, how often do we see the Pokemon reflect their dex entries in the anime? Not very often. That was just really funny in general.
Yeah, Silent had a good group dynamic with Ash and Misty.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to seeing how Misty and Silent would get along. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Especially when Misty recognized Silent from the lure that Ash is showing off.
And also the way Brock baited us at the beginning was, oh my god.
Oh god.
Because like he was serving as a waiter at this restaurant just so that he could be with this waitress.
Yep. Yeah. This is the same Brock that entered a contest for a girl too. So yeah, nothing's changed.
And the same Brock who went all the way to Sinnoh for a date and then got dumped.
Yep.
I mean, to Brock's credit though, the waitress
she was a MILF.
Yeah, she was hot.
What, the girl and DP?
No, the waitress.
The
waitress, right? Yeah. The waitress.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what a girl in DP looked like. But that waitress was really fucking hot, yeah.
yeah. The girl, I remember the girl from DP, but the waitress is much hotter.
Yeah. Oh my god, just that episode in general was just absurdly funny.
Oh, for sure.
But then, there's not really much else to say, really. Like, Simon always stuck around for the one episode, and that was it.
Oh, yeah, and about detective time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brought that back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, we finally got an answer to a question people have been asking for years. What are my feelings about water bug types?
Well, she didn't really answer it too. I guess.
She didn't really answer his Simon's question to that.
I mean, she really just said it's confusing, which I'd say that's an answer.
Not a very specific answer.
Not a very solid answer.
It's an answer.
I mean,
it's complicated. Answer, she basically said it's complicated.
Yes, but like, to be fair, that's a fine answer because she might not exactly know what her feelings are herself.
Yeah, I mean, she would give a better, more concrete answer if she were to meet something like a Surskit in person. And I feel like that's something that she probably wants to do, but also not at the same time. Also
the fact that Misty was imagining. Well, I forget if it was Hatterene's how do you call it?
It's like illusion or something.
Yeah, illusion. The fact that in Misty's illusions there are like water starters and Misty doesn't have one. It really annoys me.
I would just give her a Primarina, please. because I said so.
It's so bizarre that she doesn't have one.
Yeah, honestly, I really like Misty with Oshawott. Not the evolved forms, but like Oshawott.
Yeah,
For some reason, I can see that being really fun.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, we got to see Misty interact
I
with Ash's
I
Oshawott in the next episode.
Exactly.
yeah, I guarantee you she loved Piplup.
Oh, she absolutely would. Like, no doubt about
Yes,
it.
no. Yeah, no, she would, yes. Like, also, genuine question. There wasn't there like a quote that said like companions were meant to appear one after the other,
I think
and
that
instead of
was.
Yeah,
just being
yes,
like
yeah,
Misty's
someone
walking
did
silent.
say that.
I don't think it was. It was definitely not an official PR statement. I think it was from some kind of magazine. I don't remember though.
I
So
don't think
don't.
it was from
So
a magazine. I think it was just from an account. I don't remember which account.
yeah,
No,
I
because I
don't.
remember. No, because I remember. I remember the original source be like translating it from a magazine. So I think it was from a magazine.
Oh, oh, okay.
Let me check.
Um, but like, yeah, it's pretty
That's
clear
not
that's
that's
not
not
what's
happening.
happening.
No.
Yeah, which it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I hope we get some kind of I hope we get some kind of montage of them at least at the last episode or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, and, like I feel like there's no way we don't see them all in last episode, even if it is just like a montage. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I don't expect them to all show up magically, but like at least a montage of some sort.
yeah. Although ending it with a big party at the end would be nice.
Oh god, that would be so good.
We already know they're going back to Oak's lab. Like Oak's
Yeah,
lab was in the goddamn trailer.
Oh, I found.
yeah.
I found it. I found it.
Oh, okay.
I'll just reply to the link that you sent.
Oh, it was me?
Yeah.
I forgot I sent this.
That wasn't the one where I saw it from. I saw it from uh, something that looked way more official than that. But okay. But it's still a tweet. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that they're all gonna appear, sadly.
no.
Because I feel like
There's
this would have been an even bigger deal, and like it would have been popping up everywhere if this was actually the real thing.
I mean, like I mean it was from Korokoro, but like maybe they were just referring to the first few episodes.
I mean,
Well, well,
I didn't see anyone else post about it, post about that part of Koro, so I don't know if that was confirmed or true or not.
yeah, me
Hmm,
neither.
I don't know either,
It's
but
possible that this could have been like a mistranslation, or maybe even could have been completely fake.
maybe yeah.
Maybe.
I'm excited, but oh well. Oh well, we're getting Lapras.
Yeah, I'm so freaking excited about Lapras in like
Mm,
the following like on the 24th. Like that is just
yeah.
that's like one of my favorite Ashmons. I'm so excited.
Rip Pidgeot, I guess. I mean, to be fair, Pidgeot lives like right outside Pallet Town. Like like geographically, Pidgeot would be the last one. It would be the last one they bring back. But
Maybe I'll come back for you someday. So that was a lie.
Might as well move on from that and talk about the fourth episode of MPM, which was a Beartic focused one. This one was so wholesome.
This this one was wholesome and it gets too much hate for no reason. I hate all of you. You just suck.
wait,
You
what,
hate fun.
what are you talking about? I'm confused.
The Bear Tick episode last week.
Oh right, the Beartic one was great.
It was
It was
so cute. I
great.
loved it.
Yes, I should have caught Beartic and I would die in that hill.
Anyone who thinks that this episode sucks, your opinion is wrong. I'm sorry.
Yes. The only thing that sucked because Incineroar didn't battle, but like there really wasn't an opportunity to battle in the episode.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Nah.
My Team Rocket was completely
um
absent from this episode. Thank fuck.
exactly. I I thought actually skipping forward to today's episode. I thought it was really funny how after Team Rocket were blatted off, they just disappears from the episode from the episode forever, and just and even at the end they just wrapped up their story quickly without them being there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but like this episode was just complete nostalgia.
it really
Yeah,
was. Like again, much like the first two episodes of NPM, it just felt like watching an episode of OS all over again.
Honestly, this entire series is just OS, but modern OS.
Like I feel like it felt like episodes 3 and 4 felt a little less OS like. I mean, not especially episode 3, but like everything else definitely feels like a modern version of OS.
Yeah, I'd
And
say generally.
yeah, like it just felt so good to see Squirtle come back for an episode. It was great.
Yeah, he should have
yeah.
stayed. Should have stayed with Ash.
Nah, like Squirtle works best with the fire department though. Like that was always his
I'm
thing.
sorry, I don't care. I love Squirrel. I want it back.
Squirtle was my favorite of Ash's Kanto team. I love him too, but at the same time, it's like I just, but it's like there's a reason why so many of his focus episodes throughout the West were like firefighter episodes where they brought back the Squirtle Squad.
Yeah, I know, but this is like Ash's last series. I just want it back.
That's fair, yeah.
Like the flashbacks we got in this episode were so good.
Yeah. What? Ash promised to return for it after I finished.
Overhead, Ash has yet to fulfill his promise. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a bit picture.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ash has yet to fulfill his promise.
That's great.
Yeah, it's like you're telling me not one of those Pidgeotos evolved into a Pidgeot in all this time, and I couldn't get Pidgeot back.
Uh,
But yeah, next week's episode looks pretty wild, as it's a Team Rocket focused one.
yup.
No, all right. I suppose it is. I
Yes.
bet Team Rocket.
Yeah, it was.
And then after that, we have Lapras
The
coming back.
Lapras one. And
Well,
Yeah,
then
that
I
was a
don't
and
I don't
fucking
think
lie.
we I don't think we know any episodes after that.
no, there's one. There's like, isn't there the Bennett one?
Yes,
The
there
what?
is. There is a Bayonet focus episode coming after
Oh
Lapras.
yes, I forgot about the Bayonet one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's Team Rocket Strikes Back, which that just sounds like a general Jesse James and Meowth plot.
Wait, isn't that next week? Or am I just going crazy?
No,
No.
no, next week is the one where Ash and Pikachu get separated.
Yes.
We don't
Oh,
know. We don't know what Team Rocket Strikes Back is about. I I, I think.
Yeah, I
oh,
don't.
gotcha, gotcha.
I don't know if we have the summary for that or not.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
I don't. No,
But
we don't.
I assume that that's just like a Jesse James and Meowth episode.
That's
Yeah,
probably going to be like a send off episode for Team Rocket, if I had to guess. Like I don't see where else they could fit in the rest of NPM after that episode.
Yeah, because after that
yeah.
There's like
like
two
two
episodes left
episodes
after that.
left. So,
That's probably where Gary's going to come in at some point.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that'll be really sad. Holy shit.
Bro, I am not ready.
God, the end's coming up in March. Good God.
Ugh.
Ready.
Honestly, I could watch this series forever.
So could I.
Like, have you ever just been so much fun? I love
It
it.
it has.
It has, yeah.
Like, it's not some kind of big grand adventure. It's just lots of wholehearted ones. And honestly, I like that.
Yeah. Like Ash just wants to travel around meeting Pokemon then. Is that what he's doing?
It's not.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like this is not like some
And
kind of
Miss
epic. This has not been looking like some kind of epic grand finale, but like that could easily change.
No, but like
I don't
the
think
thing
there
is,
will
we've
be.
already had the epic grand finale though.
But it's
That
Ash
was
versus
Ash vs.
Leon.
Leon.
Yeah. Like that is the epilogue or the victory lap. Like Ash is done.
Yeah.
Like
Calling it an epilogue is
like
actually a very good idea. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. That's how I've been putting it for since it
yeah.
started. And honestly, it's a good way to end things how it started from
Yeah,
the
exactly.
beginning.
And
Yeah.
I like that. But then, of course, once April 14th rolls around, that will start the new Gen 9 anime.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the new protagonists.
Completely new. And we still know next to nothing yet.
Just that Rico is from Paldea.
And that's about it.
So most likely that she is not Ash's daughter.
So we can finally
No,
put
because
put those theories to rest.
yeah.
Thank
Because those
God.
are annoying.
I mean, we
Oh,
can't
wait, 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 wait,
put
wait.
them to rest entirely because people will just say that I moved Paul a bit. But anyway, um,
Oh,
Oh my
fuck
gosh.
off.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Okay, so Cerebe's saying that more information is said to come for the new anime next week.
yeah,
Oh, neat.
yeah. Basically, because it's like halfway through NPM, we've reached the part where they start marketing the new series heavily.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And I fully expect an animated trailer to come at some point in the coming weeks.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah,
I'm very curious to see where they're going to
I'm
go from
It's
here.
excited
it's gonna be
to
so
see.
fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to
Um,
be a little fresh start, passing the torch to a new generation. It's going to be nice. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
yeah. It's going to be real.
It's gonna be weird, I think,
Yeah,
not watching
yeah.
Ash.
That's what I'm looking for. Yes.
Yeah, like
But like
I was literally talking about this with Rick at the beginning of last month when we did our episode together at the beginning of January. Because by that point we didn't have an episode talking about Ash's departure but up to that point yet because we took a holiday break. But I mean that's the point.
okay.
Like I'm just kind of reiterating my comments from that episode. It's like it's gonna feel weird at first, but it's something we can easily get used to as time goes on.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it's gonna be.
But I'm excited either way, like I said already.
Yeah, same here.
But also for next week's episode of NPM, like that one looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even though
Again, it just looks like more OS nostalgia.
even though I'm so sick of Team Rocket by this point.
I think it's because you've been watching AG as
Yeah,
well,
I've been
Yeah.
so,
and
like
they're in like almost every episode.
like I am just so burned out of Team Rocket from just binging AG. Like
Yeah.
seeing them, it's
Yeah.
like just seeing them
Uh,
a little bit more frequently in the NPM is just like, God, do we really need this?
I hope you're ready for DP then.
And I just ordered the Diamond and Pearl DVD today.
Oh, cool.
yay! Finally.
We're gonna reach DP soon.
And it's gonna be here by Sunday, so we could be starting by then.
Well, it depends if we finish by then.
True, but knowing our rate will probably be near the end by the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, it's Friday. What am I talking about? Wow.
Well, tomorrow we could watch a lot.
I
Maybe, but
mean, I'm here now. We can work tonight as well. As well. What for next podcast?
maybe. But like
Yeah.
I also got the episode to edit too. So it's gonna take
I
a
mean,
huge
yeah,
chunk
but
of
you don't
time.
need to start that immediately, Kyle.
Yeah, don't you usually start tomorrow?
Yeah, usually start on
Yeah.
Saturdays.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we can watch it tonight.
Yeah.
Oh boy. We'll figure this out once after we finish the
Yeah.
episode.
So, in conclusion, subscribe.
I
Yes.
mean, we could definitely give some comments during our DV rewatch once we get to that.
Well, that's gonna be a trip.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a bigger nostalgia trip than even going through AG.
I know.
Yeah.
Because like I haven't watched through all of DP since it came out, and I haven't even seen every single episode. So some episodes are gonna be brand new to me.
I thought you watched every episode of DP already.
I haven't. I watched most of it, like a pretty large chunk of it, but there are still a few episodes that I still haven't seen.
Um, I mean, I did rewatch it a few times after I first watched it, but it's been a few years now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's been a few years since I last tried to rewatch it.
But the last time,
Aww.
I think the last time I watched the Pokemon anime series all the way through without all these rewatches I think it was XY.
Wait, not Sun and Moon?
I didn't watch all of Sun and Moon.
Wait,
Bruh,
what?
what is you doing? Are you like one of the biggest Sun and Moon fans?
Yeah, but like it's kind of like a similar situation to me with Diamond and Pearl. I've seen most of Sun and Moon.
Oh my god.
I've seen most of Sun and Moon, but I haven't seen every episode.
Who are you?
But like, I feel like Sun and Moon's a bigger offense because there are some big episodes that people love that I haven't seen.
Yeah, like the Mallow episode?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what
Wait,
I'm
you haven't
referring
seen
to.
that one? Jesus Christ.
I still haven't seen
Yeah. Come on.
it. Hey, I'm lazy, okay?
No, that's not an excuse.
I mean, I've been busy with other stuff like playing Pokemon Violet, and working on a new video and whatnot, and watching AG. Like
Uh,
like I have a bad enough backlog with video game as it is. I don't need a backlog for fucking TV shows. Like I'm kind of surprised that I managed to stick through AG this entire time. But
yes,
but
it's because we have like a committed schedule with other people there,
yeah,
like me and
Yeah.
Laurie.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm sure we would have all given up by this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like several times I was thinking, oh god, am I gonna be suffering burnout? Because like we were watching so many episodes in so many days in a row.
I don't think I ever got tired though because AG has been really fun.
Yeah, same. But it's just been a lot in so little time.
Yeah, especially recently because we used to do it every weekend, but for some reason we just started watching
Yeah, like
every
you two
day.
wanted to start binging at the start of this year.
Yeah.
Because like we were trying to watch it every Saturday, but then you two
But no.
were like, we'll just watch every day.
No, we're just gonna watch it every day now.
Like, God. We had this very set in stone schedule, but we just tossed that out the window when 2022 ended.
Nah, we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna watch this every day.
God. And I imagine that's
You
probably
say
not.
that like it's a bad thing though.
I mean, I can't
Yeah.
recall the last time I binged a TV show this much in a while.
You binge watch Teen Titans, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but like the most I've watched of Teen Titans in a day was like 4 or 5 episodes. But here with AG, we're doing like 6 to 7 episodes a day.
I mean, we also watched like 4 or 5, I think.
I mean, yeah, we averaged like 5 to 7. Like before, we were like 4 to 5. Like we were barely.
Yeah.
But now we had a pretty good shot of getting through a disc every day.
Yeah.
And each season of AG is like 6 to 7 discs on DVD. And like we're like on the 4th disc of Battle Frontier, and we're like near the end of that disc, and we're gonna be like 2 discs away from the finale.
That's gonna be a trip.
Yeah. But anyway.
But I can't wait for like Brock and Ash's finale, where it's like, oh yeah, bye Brock. And then it's about to be emotional, but Ash is like, oh yeah, there's Peloton. Oh my gosh, mom's gonna be making some food. Okay, bye Brock.
Oh my god. Bruh.
I mean, if because Ash just knows he's going to see Brock in like 2 days anyway.
Yeah. Like
He's just
literally.
like he's just like, Oh, that's fine. I'm probably gonna leave in like 2 days. Whenever I learn a new region, and
Yeah.
and Brock always like follows me there, so I'll just see him.
No, by that time, I think Ash already knew about Sinnoh. So
Yeah,
I
No, he
think he
didn't,
already
because
knew.
he battled
no,
Gary
he didn't,
Electivire.
because yeah, but that was at Oaks Lab in Pallet Town.
Oh, true.
Wasn't it during wasn't it during like oh wait, maybe it wasn't Oxfam.
No,
I'm
it
not
wasn't
sure.
at Oaks Lab. I remember that.
Okay, we're just gonna have to watch that episode
Yeah,
then
but
pretty
we're
soon.
Yeah.
somewhat close to it, although we still got the Kansas Grand Festival and all
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
that giant saga with Brandon to get through.
No.
No!
No.
Trying to think about what else I can add for today because I can't think of anything else.
I think we got everything covered.
Oh wait. Um. Apparently, when Ash hugged Squirtle at the end of today's episode, they played the artist and the Jewel of Life OST.
Oh,
Really?
was that it? Okay.
Yeah, because like I heard some kind of gym
Apparently,
theme
yeah.
during that segment.
Yeah, it sounded familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint what it was. So that's
Interesting.
what it was.
Well, you learn something new every day, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, and also, I'm surprised that Lori hasn't gushed about Kronkunk in today's episode yet.
Yeah. Who are you?
Yes. Krunk appeared, and Krunk and Misty both dragged Brock away, and it was perfect.
It was the highlight. One
Yes.
of one of the highlights.
Yes. And then Krunk just stood around puddles of fire.
Yep. We stand the best frog.
We do, yes. I kind of wish that we'd seen Marv Trump and Ludicolo
Oh my gosh.
when the fire appeared, but well.
Oh well.
I didn't even think about that while we were watching it. Oh well.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until now, but yeah.
Oh, okay. But is there anything else that you two want to add before we close? Because I got nothing else to talk about.
No, not really.
What about you, Lori?
Oh yeah. Go subscribe. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, subscribe.
God. Well, like I said, I will have another video coming out hopefully this week for in regards to what I think could happen with Gens 1, 2, 3 on the Switch now that Game Boy Advance are on the platform. But as I did finish the video script last night, and I kind of teased about it on Twitter and Instagram. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, not being subtle at all.
Go follow on Twitter.
All right, but anyway, I think that is going to wrap things up for this week. Then, and unless you two have anything else you want to add at the last minute,
Nope.
what about you, Ori?
No, just Stan Krunk.
Uh-huh. Stan Finnegan.
Of course. All right, that's gonna wrap things up for us this week. Then we're gonna thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, through it all, we're still a family, one shitty family. Goodbye.
Impidimp.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Oh my god, I am mumbling.
What?
I fumbled that.
You were doing good.
I don't know what the hell I did to that intro. I'm gonna do it again.
Alright.
I was like slurring like crazy. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Oh my god!
Oh my god, Kyle.
I need to slow down. Jesus.
Yeah, take your time.
Third time's the charm. 3, 2, 1. Take 3.
Don't you mean take 4?
Whatever. What frickin' ever.
Okay, let's just start.
Let's finally start. I think we've been stalling long enough.
Oh, it's stalling.
Stalling!
Alright.
Alright. For real though.